Go to
So
Ilios.
excited.
Now
Back to a
arriving
best
at
of 3.
Ilios.
It's preseason.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Did the game
what
just
happened,
crash?
What happened?
And right as we were getting into the game, it crashes. Amazing how that
Perfect
happens.
timing.
But we'll be okay.
Should be able to get back in momentarily.
We can just spectate somebody. No worries.
Or not.
Nah, it's gotta... Could have swore you could spectate. No! Yeah, he's spectating. Oh, I wonder if I got full.
Or maybe the privacy settings. We'll try momentarily. We're messaging the chief. We'll see if we can get back in there, guys. Just give us a second here. We literally crashed right away as soon as the
as soon as I clicked the mouse to focus on the game.
So we're gonna see if possibly we can get an invite, or if they can do a restart. We're not sure if the other team will be okay with that.
They don't need to do a restart on our account, but you know, yeah, maybe if they could just invite us in. Otherwise, we'll just we'll update you.
We'll run into the room.
We'll run into the room, and somebody will yell down the hallway.
Do it from my phone.
Yeah, well, that's how I had to cast the first Smash tournament, was via phone. I packed the portable stream machine to Franklin College, and it didn't survive the trip. It would not boot after I got it over there, so it was all via fantastic phone, and we did still have some viewers, which was awesome. So, oh, it's killing me. Yeah, they've blocked.
Yeah. Maybe ask and see if somebody can throw us an invite, but they may not be able to.
We are so sorry, everyone.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like unless we get an invite or something, I think we're going to miss the first match on Ilios.
Which one of the maps you reckon it is for the first match on Ilios? The one with the big hole in the center, the well?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if there's any way to set it up in the custom settings, or if they're supposed to select. I think it's just random. I don't think there's any way that they select it, or any rhyme or reason. We can talk about. I can look up the map pool while we're waiting here, because I want to see what's available. Generally, it's been Kings Row this semester for map 2s, and map 3 is kind of left up in the air a little bit. We've been all over the place with map 3 this semester. But if we can look at blah 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 schedule, here we go. We're on the Tespa site, and I believe, let's see, it is the 24th today.
We can cheat.
24. Oh, are they one of them streaming from their point of view?
So we can watch from just Aziz's point of view, if I can make sure I get it pulled up correctly.
Brian hacked. Here we go.
We will probably mute comms just for the pleasantry of everyone's delicate ears. But we are watching from Aziz's point of view right now. Look, Brigitte!
Yeah, all right. So we can we'll have to see by proxy what they picked here. Reinhardt Brostradamus, of course.
Obviously.
I'm guessing quote on the Brigida.
More than likely.
Aziz very comfortable on that Zarya, so I think he's kind of happy to be filling into that role again. And they've got the McCree, who's bubbled right now, going to try and get Brostradamus. Murray State already way up, 98% to 0, and I think if they can go ahead and clear the point here, they're going to go ahead and get...
I don't even think they're going to have to worry about it. Oh, finally in overtime.
So he's on the point. They might be able to go ahead and, if they can shut down that Reinhardt. Of course, we had to switch back over to Aziz, leading with 90 limbs gold right now. Doing excellent work. See him doing his ult check.
Not what you usually see the tank leading in LMs, but, you know, damage is damage.
And it does look like Pennsylvania College of Tech, they've got control on the point now. 13%. Brostradamus being bubbled.
Probably help if I transitioned. Now you can definitely see the match, everyone.
Just kind of idling up behind this barrier here. Now they're going to switch the point of attack on the right-hand side. Bubbling Brostradamus, he's going to push forward. Doomfist, I'm guessing Bonsai on the left-hand side. No, Bonsai is on the Sombra now and just falls to console on the Reaper. And working is that Zarya to just try and distract Reaper charging in. They need to go ahead and take him out. He's got the ult. He's not able to get the bubble of his shield out in time, and Murray State falls, almost an entire team kill.
No CC on that Reaper is just not safe for anyone. You've got to stop him. Either take him out or, you know, interrupt that ult.
So PCT making some serious time here, 54% now. Murray State needs to go ahead and regroup. Moira Orb just going to take away a little bit of health, but they can go ahead and heal up. Bubble to prevent the fire strike. They got to know that's on cooldown now, so I'm going to get up on this right-hand side, and I wonder if they're going to try and sneak through or if they're going to just push through the middle. It looks like they are going to go up on the right.
Quote is running DPS tonight.
Okay. It's a little experimentation from the Racers.
Yeah, it looks like they're definitely having some position changes. But then again, if you've ever seen Quote on a Doomfist, you know exactly why he's running it.
Just gets the kill on console, so now Murray State can go into the point. They're causing both tanks to back up. Aziz is playing super aggressive here. He's got the grab. Now they're all together. Can they go ahead and combo it with something else? Nobody is going to fall during that grab. Bubbling the Reinhardt, who was either asleep or knocked down by the Doomfist, and now Sloth is down as well as Vox. And Murray State looks to regain control here. 3 players to 1 on the point, 99% to 97%. So Murray State now is the time to clear as they enter overtime. Soul on the Lucio is down. And Murray State needs to go ahead and stagger them effectively here, but Pennsylvania just continuing to feed in, and I think that's going to do it.
That will do it right there. I've never seen such aggressive play in a
my
Zarya.
goodness. Oh, Reinhardt makes it there in time, and there's a Lucio as well. So now Pennsylvania, but as soon as they're on it, they fall, and that will finally do it.
There they go. Objective secured. That is the first map, first round completed. We will see round 2 shortly.
So Murray State 1-0 right now.
Yeah. Aziz still leading in eliminations as well. Or
Yeah,
at least
got
tied
gold
for
and
gold.
everything.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he hasn't healed himself at all, with how well he's doing on the medals. So in this next stage of Ilios, once again, 1 control point. This I like the layout of this map. I hate playing on this one when a good team gets a foothold on this control point because, man, it is hard to break.
It's very hard to break. Unless you've got a really good environmental killer, it's really hard to clean this up.
I'm wondering if there's going to be any switches from the Pennsylvania side. You'll see teams sometimes run a Pharah here, but Murray State staying with what they've got and employing that Sombra tonight, which we haven't really seen Murray State run all year. So I would love I really want to see a big EMP come off as Pennsylvania is on the point. They've got the May, just making it hard for Murray State to go into the front, just freezing out those 2 doors. And right now both teams, there's the ice wall to prevent Aziz from getting more damage. Brostradamus is frozen. They need to get the bubble on him. He's managed to stay alive for a second longer, but falls to the May on her, trading that out. So the Reinhardt is dead. And Reaper just trying to cause trouble for Aziz as he's blocked off with the ice wall. And both teams, again, nobody getting a foothold yet, just trading out. Building ult right now. And now Aziz with the double. Bonsai as well getting a kill.
Aziz is doing an amazing job of keeping his charge really high the entire map. He's not losing. I don't think he goes below 50 if he can help it.
If you had told me at the start of the year that his main was Orisa, I would have believed it because he's really good. But when I spoke to him at the very beginning of the semester before the live game, I was kind of shocked to find out his main was Zarya. He loves playing Zarya, and you can see it here. It's paying off. He knows exactly what he's doing, and if Brostradamus is playing on his game as the Reinhardt, that's a deadly pairing.
That is.
And of course, I believe this is the first. Has that patch gone live on PTR? Is this with the big nerfs, or are we still on?
I believe we are live with those changes, and that's why we're actually running this comp a little bit more.
So
they tried to go for the ulti there at the end and clean up, but they couldn't get the damage out.
And of course, Quote with the double there, doing damage on DPS, another kill on Vex, so that's 3 down for Pennsylvania. There's the 4th. And Murray State now 49 to 50%, now 51. It's ticking up slowly.
I was about to say, when is that red ring going to go away? I don't believe there's any red team contesting the point.
Now we're up to 60%. We see Pennsylvania coming up this middle side, just lobbing Zarya pulses down the hallway. Now I think they're going to switch their attack. McCree just trying to bait somebody on the right-hand side. They weren't prepared for Aziz, but that Blizzard is going to cut him off. And how many people from Murray State are going to get frozen? There's one perfect bubble to keep him alive. The ice block keeping the May alive as well. Murray State is down. 1 tank. Brostradamus has fallen. And now Pennsylvania can push Murray State back and build up some time. But Murray State has a good cushion of time.
Aziz giving those shells over to the Brigitte, definitely letting her go a lot more face, which is what you got to do. That's the best support role in the game.
Just let him go ham.
Let him go ham. Or YOLO, as the kids say these days.
Do they still say that?
I don't know. It's yeet. Everything's yeet now.
It's all yeet now. we're getting outside of my my knowledge level here. A little bit of a flanky. Zarya there. Nobody really ready for that. He's going to bubble to back up, and that's going to be on cooldown. He's able to project there to Reinhardt to keep Brostradamus alive as he breaks through the ice wall. He's charging in. He's trying to be aggressive. He's knocked back. Quote has fallen now, so Murray State at a disadvantage, 6-5. Coalescence now evening, or making it worse for Murray State, not evening the odds, as Bonsai falls, and now on her as well. On Brigida tonight. That's a surprising switch.
Yeah, I'm really curious to find out why On Her and Quote have switched positions for tonight. I guess they're trying some different things, working out around the new meta. Maybe Quote plays a little bit better in this meta as a DPSer than a support.
Aziz has switched over to Roadhog, so it'll be a little bit different here. It looks like they're getting a little frustrated with the bubbles right now, and Brostrom is still on the Reinhardt. I don't think we're going to see him change off this one. I'm not sure there's anything right now on this to retake it a point. I don't think you would switch over to anything like Orisa here. Hook blocked by the shield. Murray State kind of disorganized right now in this little pavilion. There's the ice block. That's going to be on cooldown. They need to go ahead and punish May. Vox weak on the right-hand side. Hook missed by Aziz. That might be crucial. He's hacked. There's a big EMP. And this is going to allow Murray State to take over this point, hopefully, right when they need it, because it is at 99%, and it's overtime. Ooh. Hooks him back and kills him. Aziz is trying to build that ult charge.
Getting a lot of good hits in. I actually recently have been practicing my hook shots because I learned that you don't want to hook and just shoot primary fire. You want to hook W primary. That gets all the pellets in from the shotgun.
Really?
Yeah, so if you're not moving forward right after you hook, you might not get the entire shot into the player and get that hit. I
guess I didn't even realize you could like move a little bit afterwards.
Yeah, it actually stops the player just a little bit before you, so you've got to go in a little bit, pull the trigger, then melee.
Oh, and tries to get the McCree off the level, but he's stunned and knocked off. So now Murray State 6-5 disadvantage. They're on the point as Pennsylvania trying to retake and shut this down, and it's going to be another tight game as the Grav comes in to bring all of the Murray State players together. He's going to switch over to Hammond here. He's going to try and spin to win. Can't really spin on this point, but
this is a very risky play for Hammond, but the speed helps a little bit.
He's not going to make it, I don't think.
He's going to make it.
He is going to get there now, and he may be able to knock some of them off the map, and that's one. That's May down. The other one able to stay on. Crucial timing, but now he's stunned. He needs to go ahead and pop that shield, but it's on a cooldown now. He's able to knock it. And there goes another one off. But he's off the point, and nobody else from Murray State on it in time.
Ouch.
So we go to round 3 on map 1.
We actually have quite a few of our players streaming. We are watching from Aziz's point of view, but if you're also curious about another one, the Chief is actually streaming as well tonight. So we're competing against our own folks. Everyone's doing some streams.
Now, I've seen them talking a little bit in Discord. I kind of wanted to see a little bit about that. I haven't heard anything from anybody, but it seems like there's been a little bit of bad practices, a little bit of bad vibes going around a little bit lately with the team.
You know, I'm not really sure. They've definitely had some rougher matches. I think they're starting to realize they've reached the level that is maybe as far as they can get without some real effort. And that might be starting to wear on them a little bit.
It's also end of semester. It's kind of a stressful time for everybody.
It is. Everyone's got to get their final projects done. And, you know, it's way more important that they focus on schoolwork than Overwatch. So we don't want them stressing out over the game.
Halt trying to get the players to be on the shield. This is more of your traditional kind of double shield right here, except with the Reinhardt. Orisa almost knocked in as he's almost just put into the well, and both teams just vying for control of this first point, trying to halt somebody unable to get the pull. And Vox, we see running a Widowmaker today.
Yeah, Widow's going to be quite a problem for Murray State.
Junkrat, interesting pick right now. Interesting selection for Pennsylvania.
I support the Junkrat play here because you get a lot of chances to knock people into that well inadvertently. You put a landmine down, they think you're not going to pop it, and then you diagonal them into the hole, and you know you get steel traps, and that locks people in. And with the Widowmaker,
well, I think, too, with the Junkrat, you can go vertical. It's kind of like, I mean, you're not going to be as vertical as a Pharah, but you can definitely go vertical, which is kind of what you need on a map like this sometimes. There's a lot of space up top to make plays. We're still going to move into this right-hand side in the pavilion to try and make some progress as Pennsylvania's up at 30% almost. Getting the health pack, reinforced. Comes the barrier right on the edge of the well. Pennsylvania's going to back up a little bit. Still going to be on the point enough to contest. Vox is just Vox has Flavfil's number right now. If you watch that kill feed up at the top right, he's been killing him almost every time. So they need to figure out a counter to that Widow or a way to shut him down quickly. Murray State right now are being outplayed by Pennsylvania. He's going to have to back up and regroup with his team here. 55% now for Pennsylvania. And he's going to switch. So a change coming in from Murray State. We see Quote on the May now. And a Baptiste now for, I believe, Flavfil? Yeah. And a Winston. Okay, complete change up here. Bonsai still on the Sombra. And a big rip tire.
Wow.
Taking down 3 Murray State players. And Brostradamus just dying as well. Murray State in a world of trouble at 76% to 0%.
Aziz is just going to back up and wait for the team because they're all dead.
And this is the time to make the play here because a loss will result in Pennsylvania College of Tech getting the victory in map 1.
Well, it looks like Murray State's going to try to copy the Junkrat play. We'll see how that works out.
Z shield down. He's going to try and dance beyond, but he's getting focus fired. Quote has the early pick on Vox. It could put in favor of Murray State, but knocked off, and Bonsai down. Flavfilth is able to take out the junk. So trades coming in galore right now. I think probably pretty even in numbers right now. Shield popped again for the Winston.
Murray State's got to pay attention. They've got to stay on the map this time.
They need to get that Roadhog shut down too. And there goes Lucio. That's going to be a big help. But that Roadhog Orisa now together, they need to continue to push them back and just get the time increased here. No need to panic. A good retake strategy from Murray State, but now they need to sustain. And flanking on that Winston, going to take out the Supercharger, pop his bubble. He's got the Rage. Perfect timing for Aziz. He's going to go after the Farah, but then changes his mind.
Smacking a Farah around in the air is not going to do a whole lot of good because she can just kind of scoot along.
Aziz does fall to Soul, or Souls on the Lucio. Quote down as well. So now Murray State backed up again, 35%, but I believe Pennsylvania is going to retake it here. And Murray State needs to get on the point quickly because it's going to end. Overtime.
Great
now,
jump.
just in time. Shield down. He's got to stay alive as he waits for reinforcements for his team. Now, Bonsai is on Soldier to get there, but nobody's going to be there in time. And Murray State chokes, really, in map 1. I feel like they really could have handled that a lot better. And Pennsylvania College of Technology up 1-0.
Yeah, that was rough. That
first round started really well.
First round started well. I think maybe Pennsylvania was really just feeling out Murray State to see what we were having, what we could bring.
Yeah.
And then they kind of showed off some of their off meta picks, on meta picks, depending on how you look at it right now.